Hi guys. Sometimes I feel like I just need to pick up the camera and talk. I literally just got off work. I'm about to have a bath. My hair is like a mess. I need to like freshen up. I want to go for probably like an hour run tonight. I'm fasting right now, so probably not going to eat until after I have a bath and go for a run. But I just wanted to like pick up the camera because obviously working full-time, today's my second day back in the office or whatever you want to call it. I work from home. It's just so wild how we give, you know, other people really our time for 8.5 hours a day. And then by the end of it, I just feel like such a shell of a human being. Like I'm just like, I have no energy and I'm just like completely drained. Like I just feel like I have nothing else to offer. Obviously, you know, I'm going to be doing some editing tonight, and I did color grading. I did a lot of color grading today while I was at work as well, so it's nice to get a lot done. Last night I cleaned the house and cooked dinner for me and my boyfriend for when he got off work, and I kind of wanted to like, I don't know, like take care of him last night because obviously he works really hard and is tired, but I just don't know if I could do this for the long term. It just doesn't feel sustainable. I'm 25, and to be this burned out at the end of a day, every single day for 5 days a week and have 2 days off, it's really overwhelming, I guess, to have that be life, or at least my life right now. I'm so grateful to be working and to have such a beautiful life and a car and a roof over my head and a bed and a pillow and food in my stomach and family and my health. But sometimes it just feels, I guess, just really overwhelming and meaningless and purposeless. Is that a word? It lacks purpose, it lacks substance. For me, I'm an extremely creative person, and I constantly need to be doing something creative, or I feel like I'm wasting my life and my time. But I'm really excited to do a run tonight for at least a full hour. I just want to really get my heart pumping. I'm gonna have a bath and relax, and then I'll have something to eat. But I just wanted to come on here because I feel like, on social media, it's kind of overwhelming to see. Obviously, I watch the news sometimes, but I try not to watch the news just because it's so much fake news, fake media. Everybody made fun of Trump for saying fake news and saying all of this stuff, and it just goes to show that literally everything is bought by the elites, basically, that fund the government. What I meant on that, and I watch a lot of TikToks, so many TikToks. My algorithm right now is pretty much just social justice and talking about reality, and a lot of people that are shadow banned for talking about the truth. Just having an open line of communication and conversation. I think a lot of people like to rush and say oh, you're a conspiracy theorist, and this, that, and the third. I'll be titled that. I'll literally fight for freedom until I die. I really feel like I have no purpose fighting for money and becoming money hungry if am I recording? If I'm hollow at the end of the day. So I will always fight for freedom and what's right, and, stick up for the little guy, because I genuinely don't believe there's any other point to life. If you're fundamentally not happy and you don't have a purpose, nothing really means anything. And to tie into what I meant about social media and TikTok and all of that, is I just can't believe how many not even thousands of dollars, that's a lie, millions and millions and billions and trillions of dollars are just spent like this. I think I saw Halifax was changing its name, 18 million. This is happening, a couple million. And it's just crazy to me to think how much money we just throw out the window. And I remember growing up thinking millions of dollars was a lot of money, and it is a lot of money. And, there's just so many people that are homeless, and so many people that work minimum wage, and just so many people that have families and that just need help. And I don't think that having a universal basic income and paying for people not to work is the answer. I think the answer is paying people to work properly. I think we can get more than enough done in 4 days. I think a 4-day work week with 3 days off is such a healthy balance. I think if we pay people properly, we actually pay people. If baseline rent is this much, someone who makes minimum wage should be able to pay their rent, pay their car bill, especially if they're commuting to the office, pay for food, pay to live. You know what I mean? When we talk about basic needs, that to me is basic, right? What would be an extra, would be, vacation. But I feel even that should be tied into mental health. It's just crazy because I could do this by myself. I could, work full time and pay my bills and be fine, but I would have zero money to save. And I saw a video today with someone talking about being oh, I bought my house for $67,000, and they were oh, that's great, a while ago. What are we doing nowadays? I'm not complaining. I am so happy I don't have any help from my parents or any handouts. I would rather be a fully shaped, fully whole person by myself, for myself, working hard for myself, have the street smarts, have the book smarts, learn on my own, understand the value of a dollar, appreciate it, but also want better and, want to be better. I don't know. I want to see people happy and see people thriving. And for me, that's the people that are working and on the baseline and, that bag your groceries, that stock those shelves. Because for a lot of people, they like to say, oh, this type of person works that job, and this type of person does this, and this type of person with mental health does this. And the reality is there's a lot of healthy, normal, working people that come from really great households and families that work and still can't afford to make it. I kind of imagine paying thousands of dollars for an education. I already paid thousands for my first year, but I can't imagine doing that for years and then getting a job or not getting a job at this point and still not being able to afford to live. And it's just like, I don't know, it sucks because obviously my purpose comes way deeper from besides work. Like after work, I'm working out, I'm going on hikes, I'm learning new things, I'm trying new things, I'm going out for food, I'm editing my videos, I'm filming my videos, you know, I'm seeing friends, I'm seeing family. I'm constantly busy, I'm constantly pushing myself to be the best version of myself and try new things and be open to learning. But it scares me how tired I am after work. And it's also a great day. Like I'm genuinely happy because I love that smell before rain, and it's supposed to rain tonight, and I'm really, really excited. I have the windows open, it's not too cold. I love rain, I'm excited for everything to turn green. But it just kind of scares me, like how 8.5 hours a day for 5 days a week is to live. Like just to live. We're not talking like savings, we're not talking like crazy opportunities, crazy trips, you know, luxury. We're just talking to live. And you know, I don't know. I obviously, you know, make above minimum wage. I just saw the minimum wage thing on TikTok, which is, it blows my mind how that is the base amount you can pay someone in this province. It blows my mind. And a lot of people say, oh, don't raise minimum wage, like it's not going to improve anything. And I'm sure if you laid out the facts, I would most likely agree with you on some of the points. But I'm more on the side of like, if you work and you put in the time and you've proven that you're a good employee, we should probably pay you properly and effectively and accordingly. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot. I just wanted to vent and kind of get that off my chest. Overall, I'm really happy and I'm really grateful. And you know, it's hard to make time for so many things and family and this, that, when all you want to do after work or on your weekends is just relax, really. But I also don't think it's healthy to work 5 days straight and then spend the next 2 days resting to go tire yourself out again. I genuinely think that people could get more than enough work done with a 4-day work week and 3-day weekends if we just paid people properly or paid people enough to live and then also gave them some personal lifetime, because 5 and 2 is just so outdated. It's so old-fashioned. We should not be pulling anything from the 1900s. And I think, you know, it's 2022, and a lot of the scariest things that have happened, at least in Canada, I live in Canada, a lot of the scariest things that have happened in 2022. A lot of people like to say, oh, Trump being president, da 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 da. And it's like the minute he left, everything went to chaos. And then, of course, in Canada, you know, we have a bunch of bobbleheads that are really trying to bankrupt people, really trying to make people poor, really trying to hurt people. And it's on every angle, right? Gas, heat, hydro, water, bills, groceries, childcare. Oh, here's work. Like, there's just so many things that are hurting people right now. And of course, you know, being someone that doesn't necessarily value monetary things, but just wants quality of life and time, really, it's just wild. And it's crazy how much money of taxpayers' money is spent to hurt people, really. We have a lot of people making way too much money that don't necessarily do a whole lot, maybe have the most, in my opinion, horrible values and morals. And it's just a lot. It's a lot. And I don't know. I guess this is just my stream of consciousness. But I definitely this spring want to have way more plants in our house. I feel like when I'm surrounded by green, I'm just overall happy. And yeah, just feeling really happy, really grateful, but also like a shell of a person, because I put so much energy and work into stuff that doesn't necessarily fulfill me. Of course, I have so much experience and I'm so good at what I do and I connect with amazing, great people. But, you know, for me, I don't necessarily find my purpose or fulfillment in work. A lot of people say that you should do what you love and make money off it because it'll make you happy. But I think that balance is so important. I think work-life balance is so important. I don't think you can give 100% if you aren't 100%. And I think expecting someone to work 5 days straight with 2 days off, regardless of what you do, I don't care how much money you make, that amount of time compared to the time you get to rest isn't a healthy balance to me. 4 and 3 is like, to me, is like the sweet spot. I don't know. I think some countries do that, but yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm excited to take a bath. I'm gonna go for a run for an hour. I know that'll make me feel better. I'm gonna try to fast a little bit longer. Maybe I'll have like some pistachios. Also, these honey roasted pistachios are so good. So good. I don't know if I have it on vinyl. I think I do. It's the, one sec. Found it. Lana Del Rey's Paradise. Oh, she's so beautiful. I love her so much. I cannot wait for her new music. Her old music though, literally, where do I put this on my lap? Screams to my heart. Like, I just love her so much. I would love to see her live. I would love to see Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's cool. Russell Brand live. I would love to see him live. But yeah, last night in bed, me and my boyfriend were just like talking about life and talking about everything. The song Gods and Monsters popped to my head by Lana Del Rey. And she basically says, in the land of gods and monsters, I was an angel. I love that song. I feel like it's literally a replication of today's day and age, you know, gods and monsters. We have a lot of loving, amazing, caring people out there, and we have a lot of monsters and a lot of evil and a lot of greedy, sick people. And I do genuinely believe greed is a form of sickness. I think if you are overly greedy, I think, you know, obviously growing up that would be considered a sin. I don't want to get too religious because I feel like religion has its own problems, and I honestly don't do religion. I am very spiritual, and I focus a lot on energies. But when you grow up, I grew up Catholic. Your parents always taught you, don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, and, you know, greed is wrong, basically. And I think a lot of the core values, you know, religion aside, right and wrong aside, like, oh, gay, straight, black, white, you know, rich, poor, whatever, throw all that out the window. I think that if you really think down to good and bad and right and wrong and putting the best foot forward, greed is one of those things that just can consume people. And I think, when is enough? You know what I mean? And for me, I'm so happy to be posting because like, for a while I was so focused on numbers, and like, I think I've just gotten to a point where I'm like, this is what I love doing. I'm not going to be perfect and wearing makeup and pretty all of the time, but I am real, and I do love making videos, and I do love filming, and it. But yeah, I'm excited to put that vinyl on. I literally forgot that I wanted to listen to that when I was in the bath. Now I have that in my head. Now I definitely want to just like put that on. No electronics, no phone, nothing, just vinyl and bath. So excited. And yeah, that actually made my mood so much better just doing that. But I don't know. I love you guys so much. I really want to connect with amazing, intelligent, smart, caring, loving people. I'm definitely not perfect. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. I've made a lot of really poor decisions. I think, like, obviously hindsight is, what's the saying? Hindsight is 2020. Yeah. I never went out of my way to hurt people, though. I've made mistakes that have hurt people, but I've never wanted to hurt people or tried to hurt people. Obviously, you guys can see with my channel, and, you know, I've been posting for a month now, of how far I've come. A lot of those friends I don't talk to anymore. A lot of those people I don't talk to anymore. I'm sober. A lot of the lifestyle changes. You know, I'm happy in my life. You know, my priorities are straight. I would consider myself someone I would want to date. But it's a lot, and I don't know. I'm just really happy, and always remember, you guys, drink water, stay hydrated. My lips look so ugly in that. And yeah, keep doing what you love. Keep finding lust for life, and enjoy the little things. I cannot wait for it to rain tonight. The sky was so blue, and it's getting gray. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to kind of spill my guts. But yeah, I can't even talk right now. I think I just need to have a bath. But I hope you guys have a good night and a good day. It's Friday night here, so super lit Friday of bath and workout and eat, and then probably veg. If you guys know any really healthy snacks that don't have horrible ingredients, I saw another TikTok where someone posted like a drink, and this person was like, this is so horrible for you, it has these ingredients, and they were like, we can't enjoy anything anymore. Like I don't know what to eat or drink. And I feel that way too. If anybody knows any genuinely healthy products, food, ingredients, recipes, snacks, drinks, please let me know. 'Cause I'm always looking to try new things, and I feel like I genuinely, like, in my diet, like having like a meal, and then I'll have like nuts or fruit or vegetables and just light things that are healthy and good for you, that don't have crazy ingredients, like Doritos, which breaks my heart. I love Doritos so much, but there is so many horrible things in those products. So yeah, let me know. I hope you guys have a good night and find some time to relax and reset, and take a nap if your body is telling you to take a nap. And yeah, somebody's honking outside. It's my cue to put a record on. But I love you guys so much, and take some time to rest and recuperate and heal, and I'll talk to you